Hey you guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. My name is Ruby, I live in New York City, and this is my lifestyle channel. So if you haven't already, please take a second to click that subscribe button down below. We're trying to reach 7K. That is the next goal here for this channel. And also, if you're not already, be sure to go follow me on TikTok. I post daily content over there, actually like multiple pieces of daily content. It's a super fun time over there, and we are so close to hitting 20,000. Today, we are bringing back such an OG like beauty YouTube video, and that is we are going to be going through my empties and all of the products that I have used up recently. I wanted to bring this series back for a couple of reasons. One, I used to do these all the time on my channel, and I really miss doing them, honestly, so I'm going to do them every few months, every time I feel like I have a pretty decent amount of products to go through. As somebody who uses a ton of beauty, skincare, body products, not just in my everyday routine, but it's also part of my job and creating content, I think it's really interesting to see, A, how much we actually go through, but then also talk about kind of like mini reviews for each of the products, which were standouts, which weren't really worth it. Some of the products in here I actually really loved, others I didn't. I'm gonna have all the products linked down below though, because just because something doesn't work out for me doesn't mean that you won't love it. And kind of on that same topic, if there's a product in today's video that I talk about that like I just didn't love but you really like it, that is totally okay, and that's kind of the beauty of like being a human being, is we all have our different opinions and our different preferences when it comes to products. But without further ado, I think we should just jump into this video. We have a lot of empties to get through. This is collective from, I would say, probably the end, like very end of December up until now, which is towards the end of February. Up first, we actually have one of my favorite drugstore toners to use. This is from Dickinson's, and this is their hydrating toner with rose water. It's alcohol free, which is great. I feel like it's a little bit more gentle on the skin. I love this for both a morning and a nighttime toner. Not much to say about it, but I really do like it, and it's a pretty decent price point. This I really enjoyed, and I think I actually mentioned it in both the favorites video on here and on my TikTok. This is from Hero Cosmetics, and this is their Brave Body Once Over Toner. I actually got this in PR, but as soon as I saw this, I was like, okay, this is something that I'm gonna love. I loved using this, especially after working out. If I wasn't able to shower directly after my workout, like if I still had some errands to run or something like that, I would spray this on my body, and I feel like it just really helped calm down my skin, prevent any sort of like body breakouts that are from sweating and getting a workout in. I also really liked using this after the shower, kind of as like a body toner, and I just thought this was an incredible product. I really enjoyed it. Let's talk about another product that I actually got in PR. This is from Phyla Skincare, and this is their Fresh Gel Cleanser. Now this is a brand that I actually had never heard of before, but they reached out to me, and I really liked the overall like aesthetic of their products, but also what they had to offer. This cleanser in particular has 2% salicylic acid in it, which is great for preventing breakouts. I really liked this. It's one of those face washes that doesn't actually like foam up. So at first I was a little confused, but once I figured that out, I actually really enjoyed it. The one thing I will say is you cannot use this around your eyes. I accidentally did that once, and it burned so bad. So it's definitely not one of those cleansers that you want to use in like your double cleansing routine. I preferred using this in the daytime, like in the morning before my skincare. That way like I didn't have to worry about like getting mascara off or anything like that. But I did definitely like it. So if you're looking to support smaller brands and you have acne prone skin, I would check it out. There's definitely gonna be like a lot of skincare products in here, because I feel like that's what we as just like people in general go through the fastest. Oh, but here's a hair care product actually, and you guys know that I love this stuff. This is the First Aid Beauty Anti-Dandruff Scalp Serum. This stuff is great for whether you're dealing with dandruff or a drier scalp, which is something that I definitely deal with in the colder months here in New York City. I use this after every single time I wash my hair, before I dry it and before I style it, and I feel like it's just really helped. I've purchased like 4 or 5 bottles of this already. I used up the Clean and Clear Aloe Vera Acne Prone Calming Gel Moisturizer. I hadn't heard anything about this, but I actually really like Clean and Clear's moisturizers. They typically work very well for my skin, and usually I am a big fan of gel moisturizers because I feel like they're really good for combination skin, which I definitely have. However, I've got to say, unfortunately, this was not a love for me. Like, I didn't hate it enough to throw it away and stop using it, but I was definitely ready to like be done with this. Gel moisturizers are obviously not going to be like as hydrating as like a thick cream, but this one in particular really wasn't that moisturizing. I don't know, I just felt like it was a little lackluster. It did smell really good. I can still smell it. It smells like cucumbers and aloe vera basically. But yeah, I would say if your skin doesn't need a ton of moisture, you'd maybe like this. but it just wasn't a standout for me. I finished up this box of pore strips from Starface. I really wanted to try something from the brand because I feel like I've seen it all over Instagram recently. And again, to be honest, I did not love these. I found that these were like really not effective for pore strips. They were just like very like dry on the skin, even though you're supposed to apply it to the skin like when it's wet so it has something to stick to. I just found that even after that, they just were like so dry. They didn't really pull anything out of the skin, and I just honestly like wouldn't repurchase them. This is my favorite deodorant. I have repurchased countless bottles of this. This is the Kopari coconut oil deodorant. It's super gentle. It's actually like hydrating and moisturizing, which I feel like for a deodorant is very rare. This right here is the Kerastase Blonde Absolute Hair Oil. You guys know I actually really liked this stuff. This bottle took forever to go through, which I guess was a good thing. By the time I was done with this though, I was really ready to like try something else. I don't think there's anything in this that particularly makes it like geared towards blondes. I originally bought this when I was in like my blonde balayage phase, but even as I went more brunette like I am now, I was still using this and I really liked it. I finished up this Jack Black Intense Therapy Lip Balm in the Shea Butter scent. You guys know this is one of my all-time favorite lip balms. I feel like it's so underrated. I use it both throughout the day and as my overnight lip mask. We have a bottle of Curology. I use this every single night. I've now been using Curology for close to 2 years now, I believe. Actually over 2 years because it's almost March, and I started using this in like the end of January, beginning of February of 2020, like right before the whole pandemic started. I love this. Like, where would I be without this? I don't know. I finished up this cleanser from Ole Henriksen. This is their Truth Juice Daily Cleanser. You guys know Ole Henriksen is one of my favorite skincare brands literally of all time, and recently I actually became one of their ambassadors. So every month I do partnerships with them and they send me free product and it's really fun. And I believe this was sent to me, although I've purchased this with my own money multiple times. It's a super gentle cleanser. I really like it. It doesn't leave my skin feeling like stripped of any of the natural moistures. It smells nice and citrusy, so for the spring and summertime that's coming up, it's really nice too. I finished up this mini size of the Pharmacy Green Clean Cleansing Balm. This is in the Strawberry Basil scent. This was part of a limited edition holiday kit. This is my favorite makeup remover of all time. I have not used a makeup wipe to remove my makeup in over 2 years, and it's literally because this changed the game for me. I don't need to say anything more. You guys know that I love this stuff. We have a mini size of the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. This and the Charlotte Tilbury Setting Spray are my top 2 favorites. Another hero skincare product for me, this is the Paula's Choice 2% BHA Liquid Exfoliant. Now I will say, this is a product that is not going to work for everyone. I rave about this, but I have friends who can't stand this. It irritates their skin. For me, it works really well. This and like the Curology, I really attribute to keeping my skin so clear and smooth. And I just love this. I would really recommend you trying it at first though to build your tolerance to this. Use it only like 1 to 2 times a week. Now that I'm getting to the bottom of the bag, I can finally see some of the makeup products that I used up. So up first we have this liquid blush from Bite Beauty. This is actually one of their Daycation whipped blushes in the shade Melon Mojito. I bought this because I had seen on TikTok a girl saying that this color in particular gave very similar vibes to Pinkgasm from Charlotte Tilbury. And while I do think the color itself is definitely a dupe, the formulas don't even compare. While I loved the texture of this, it was a really nice kind of like whipped bouncy formula, it picked up my foundation wherever I applied the blush. So I felt like I just had to work way too hard to use this product, and because I didn't want it to go to waste, I did finish it, but I won't be repurchasing this. This right here, you guys know I love. I've talked about this so many times on my TikTok specifically. This is the Sae Beauty Glowy Super Gel in the color Star Glow. This is one of those multi-purpose products. You can use it as a highlighter. You can mix it into your foundation to give it some luminosity. You can use this as a primer. I love using this both as a primer to go underneath my foundation or on its own on a no makeup day where I just want some glow to the skin. This is one of those products that I just find gives you like model skin, if that makes sense. I love it, and it's a clean beauty formula, which is like bonus points. I finished up this little teeny tiny sample size of the Eczema Honey Oatmeal Hand Cream. I got this for free from CVS, I think because I had like points on my like beauty profile or something. We have a product from The Ordinary here. This is the 100% plant-derived squalane oil. I use this whenever I'm using my gua sha. I love this oil. It is so gentle. It doesn't break me out. It doesn't clog my pores. Only reason I haven't repurchased this yet, and you guys know I've loved this, is recently I've swapped my gua sha routine for using my new face, which requires a different kind of like base to use. But if you use a gua sha and you're looking for a really good oil that's super cheap but really effective, this is it. One of my favorite tinted sunscreens ever. This is from La Roche-Posay, and this is their light fluid sunscreen SPF 50. You guys know I've used this in countless makeup tutorials. I've talked about this in so many different videos. I just love this stuff. It is definitely pretty pricey, but in my opinion, very worth it. I'm gonna show these at the same time because these are from the same collection from Ren. Again, these were sent to me in PR. It's so crazy to me, you guys, that my job includes getting products from like my favorite skincare brands and like my favorite beauty brands. It's such a pinch me moment, and it really is all thanks to you guys. So I just want to say like thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for just like supporting me and helping me grow my social media platforms. But these are from their like bio retinoid line. So we have the Youth Cream Moisturizer, and then we have the Youth Serum. If you are looking for retinol products that are still super effective while also being really gentle for more sensitive skin, I cannot recommend this line enough. I enjoyed everything about these products. They felt so smooth and so hydrating on the skin, and I really noticed a difference in my texture and like hyperpigmentation spots that I had been dealing with that were really stubborn to get rid of. This moisturizer is like a silky smooth formula. I loved using this. I was so sad when I ran out of this. I will definitely be repurchasing this after I use up some more of night creams that I have in my skincare cabinet that I need to go through first. And same goes for the serum. I cannot wait to repurchase this and use it. I used it every single night, and I found that like my skin didn't become any more sensitive. It didn't break me out. It was just such an easy product to use. Cannot recommend both of these enough. We have another Paula's Choice product here. This is their C15 Super Booster. This is their vitamin C serum. Now you guys know I have purchased this with my own money multiple times. This one in particular was sent to me through PR, I think. And for a really long time, this was like my top vitamin C serum, and I still love it, but I've got to say I've been trying out something recently that I'll talk about either in my next favorites video or in my next empties video because I'm almost out of it. And long story short, as much as I love this, the new vitamin C serum that I've been trying is now like my top favorite. So I don't think I'll be repurchasing this anytime soon, but it is a great formula. And depending on, you know, your skin type and your preference for product, this might work the best for you. But recently I just found that there was something that worked even better for me and my skin. You guys know this is my favorite eye cream of all time. This is the Sephora Brightening Eye Cream. I think I've been through like over 10 of these. It's so good. I finished up the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. You guys know this is one of my favorite mascara formulas, especially when it comes to luxury mascaras. We have a Charlotte Tilbury product right here. This is the Brow Cheat Brow Pencil. Long story short, I really liked this, and you guys know I'm obsessed with Charlotte Tilbury. I really liked this, but I didn't love it. There are other brow pencils for me that I just enjoy using more that are less expensive than this, but there was nothing wrong with it. And I will say the shade range for this is really nice too, especially if you have like red undertones to your eyebrows. I know that they have quite a few options. If you have like harder to find brow shades, I find that it's really nice. I don't really, I'm just like a standard like dark brown or black brown. But yeah, I liked this. I just didn't love it, and so I probably won't be repurchasing this anytime soon. This, on the other hand, I literally like can't live without this product, and the second I ran out of it, I was like, I have to go buy another one like literally that day, and I bought a backup while I was there. This is the MAC Shape and Shade Brow Tint in the shade Stud. Now, to be honest, I only use it for the brow pen side. I don't use it for this like shading side. I kind of find this to be a little bit useless, but this brow pen is truly like the best on the market. It is so long wearing. It is literally like waterproof, sweat-proof, tear-proof. It's so easy to just get really precise hair-like strokes and fill in like the sparse areas of your brows. I love everything about this. This is my perfect shade. I would shout it from the rooftops how much I love this. Lastly, but certainly not least, we have a very special product and one of my like favorites out of this entire empties video. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. I finally invested in this a couple of months ago, and I enjoyed every last drop of this. First of all, the packaging is just so Luxe. I mean, we know. I'm obsessed with Charlotte Tilbury. This moisturizer is everything. I don't know how to explain like what this does for your skin. It starts off pretty thick, which for someone with combination skin, I was like, ugh, I don't know how I'm gonna like this. But it like instantly just like melts into the skin and provides this beautiful like glowy veil. It's kind of similar to the Say Glowy Super Gel in the sense that it provides a really glowy base for your foundation, or you can use it just to boost your skin's like luminosity on a no makeup day. But this is actually like a true moisturizer, so it's obviously gonna provide you with a lot more hydration. I miss this honestly, and I'm trying not to repurchase this until I go through a couple of other like daytime moisturizers that I haven't finished yet. But this is everything. It is expensive, but it is so worth it. I get the hype now. I am a fan, I am a stan, and I loved everything about this. And there you guys have it. That is everything in my empties bag. I really hope that you guys did enjoy this video. I'll probably do my next one again within like the next 3 months or so. I feel like that's kind of the best like time range where I can make sure that I have like quite a bit of stuff, but not so much that it's like an hour-and-a-half long video. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up and also click that subscribe button down below. Again, like I said, we're trying to reach 7K. That is the next goal here for this channel. You can follow me on all of my other social media networks as well: Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Clubhouse. Check out my Amazon shop. I have a like to know it page. I have an obsessed with the page. Basically, just like always check the description box for lots of links. I love you guys so much. I hope that you all are staying safe, happy, and healthy, and I will talk to you guys again very, very soon in my next video. Okay? Bye, everybody.